Welcome, thanks for clicking on the link, the embedded code, and the thumbnail. I'm back. I know you guys thought that I quit, but yeah, I was about to quit. I was about to turn in my walking papers, throw in my Gambit off X-Men. No, I'm just playing. I wasn't about to quit anything. I'm just talking mess. Anyway, this is my new video, of course. It is the March Mystery Madness video. That is a very corny title, but that's all I could come up with off the top of my head. And what that basically means is that I'm going to cleanse my bookshelf of mystery series that I've either started reading or I haven't started to delve into yet. That means that I've either am 2 or 3 books into the series, or I am 1 book away from cracking the egg on getting into the particular mystery series that I want to read. So I have the book, but I hadn't read it because I was being lazy, and I just let books pile up on my shelf, and it's time for me to clear them all. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and show the books that I'm gonna be reading this month and pertaining to my March Mystery Madness. And the first book is The Flower Master by Sujata Massy or Massey. She's an Indian American, I want to say. Actually, I won't even go into her name because child, we'll be here all day. But anyway, the interesting thing about this series is that despite her being Indian American, her protagonist is a Japanese American named Rei. I can say her last name, but I need to look at it. Rei Shimura, who is a transplant from California living in Japan, where she's an antiques dealer and she solves mysteries part-time. The Flower Master in particular is the 3rd book in the series, and the reason I stopped reading this book after the first book, which is excellent, called The Salaryman's Wife. The second book, Zen Masters, was not very good. I really couldn't even give you the details as to why I did not like that book, but all I can say is it was bland, and so I stopped reading the series. So here I am back with The Flower Master, the 3rd book, which I bought previous to even buying Zen Attitude, and it's just been sitting on my shelf for so long, and I was like, you know what, it's time for me to get back into this series and read it, because what I like about the books that I've read so far is that the author, she takes things surrounding Japanese culture and she builds her mystery around those things. So in the first book, the main theme was the salaryman. If anybody know what a salaryman is in Japan, that is an individual who is pretty much locked, stocked, and keyed into a particular company where, I don't know, I guess they work over 18 hours a day trying to provide for their family. They're pretty much locked into their company that they're in. So that's a salaryman. And Zen Attitude was more about a particular antique. But The Flower Master, it revolves around the setting of Japanese flower arrangement. That's where the backbone of the mystery and all that sort of context lies in this particular story. And I like that because it gives you little tidbit traditional and cultural information on Japan while revolving a murder mystery around the main protagonist. So I really like that. So far, I've been breezing through this book since I started it last night. It's pretty good. I have the good mind to sit at home and read it now and finish it, but I want to do a couple of things while it's pretty outside. So this, oh my god, I cannot wait to read the next book after this already. I am back into Sujata Massy's game. The next book is Sara Paretsky's Deadlock. This is the 2nd book in her V.I. Warshawski. I can never say that chick's name, man. V.I. Warshawski. V.I. Warshawski. Anyway, this is the 2nd book in her V.I. or Vicky private detective series. Now, Sara Paretsky is just as popular as Sue Grafton, and everybody freaking knows that I love me some freaking Sue Grafton. But for some reason, I just did not take a shine to Sara Paretsky's mystery series. I don't know why. Maybe because it takes place in Chicago. That's really irrelevant. That's not why. But this is the 2nd book in the series. I read Indemnity 1. I cannot talk. A couple years ago, and I got the 2nd book in the series. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into Sara Paretsky. I just love, love, love mystery series revolving around a female detective or lead solving the case, kicking some ass, and just being a straight up bitch to everybody who tries to take her out of the game. And that's one thing about VI that I noticed in the first book. She will jump your ass. So unlike Kinsey Milhone and Sue Grafton series, VI will jump your ass. Then the next book is Real Murders by Charlaine Harris. Everybody's familiar with Charlaine from her Sookie Stackhouse series, which ended last year. But this is another one, her mystery series, her Aurora Teagar mystery series. Now let me tell you, between Sookie Stackhouse, and I haven't read Aurora Teagar, between Sookie Stackhouse and her other mystery series, which is I can't think, Harper mystery series, I have to say that my favorite mystery series by Charlaine Harris is the Lily Barr series. It was only 5 books, but if you ever get the time to read a nice short cozy mystery series, I suggest you read Charlaine Harris's Lily Barr series. That series was off the chain. Like, she did the mysteries right, she did the romance right, she did the suspense right. It was just all very good. But the problem I have with Aurora Teagar mystery series is that I don't know why I haven't picked up and started reading this series yet. I mentioned this before, I bought the first four books. I think it's 8 books in the series. I bought the first 4 books and one little set back in like January of 2010, and I have not picked up not one book in that series yet. They have just been sitting here piling up, collecting dust bunnies and getting their pages yellow. But now I think it's the time for me to really dive into the series. I love it because like it's March, it's sunny outside, it's like the perfect weather and the perfect time to read some nice cozy mysteries instead of winter time. So I cannot wait to start reading Aurora Teagar.